We are streaming! And we're playing some Tiny Rogues this morning. How's it going, everybody? How's it going, Coffee and Tiny and Arduin and everybody else? Hope everybody's having a good morning this morning. And now I'm gonna play a game. I like the random extra trade I get up it. How's it going, Livershot? How's it going, Median? How's it going, Mellum? Hope you guys are doing well this morning. How's it going, Ethereal? The teddy bear is just giving me trigger damage, and I don't have any trigger damage yet. So this will give me 10 intelligence. Hi again, Tiny. How's it going, Wraithbow? Thank you for the 46 months. Bonk. Sure, I'll get some bombs, so I have those ready to go in case something pops up that needs to be explodificated. You're fasting still? You see some vampires? Me too! I'm fasting until whenever stream ends, because that's honestly usually how I do it. I can't help but notice that my mushroom doesn't appear... I guess it does shoot things occasionally, but the mushroom doesn't seem that enthused on attacking. I feel like my teddy bear was a lot more aggressive. You know what? I'm subbing you out, mushroom. I'll go with Jeff. Going for lab testing, finally seeing a primary care doctor after almost 4 years. Tiny, if you think that's a long time, I will not tell you the last time that I saw a primary care doctor. That was not bad. This could be good eventually. Does dentist count as primary care? Sure. Probably. Possibly. Potentially. Yours because your insurance changed 3 years ago. My insurance changed about 4.5 years ago. It changed from yes to no. Was I by Mr. Bearman? Yay, U.S. healthcare. Okay. An arcade. And I have money and bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've discovered that it can break on the 5th one. So I'm just gonna blow it up now so I get the dice. Here, going 3 years without seeing a doctor's because you have a chronic shortage. I used to have healthcare through work, but now that I work for me, my boss sucks and doesn't provide it for me. This is not too bad, right? Yeah, I can go for an offhand. Even more lucky hit chance. I'm gonna have so much lucky hit chance. Or I can get apprentice boost just to get a lot more damage right now. I'll probably just do that. Fortune Charm early on is always nice. Yeah, I only need 2 good these days, so I'll save my souls. Alright, our first level here. Let's see. Ranged weapons, shock, or energy aura. I have kind of a fire thing going on. Admittedly, it's not something that I need to, like, really go with, but we could try to do lightning things. Get the lightning trigger effect, switch back to the bear. Or we can reroll. Eh. Well, burn. Okay. Spontaneous combustion it is. And that is a trigger ability, so if I do that, 46 to 69, 54, doesn't feel like 100% extra damage. But the bear would actually fight, as opposed to not, so, yeah. And of course, the second I don't do the aura, the game is like, but what if you got an aura about it? Mana Scepter, Elven Bow. Not easy those. That wasn't the Scott channel I was talking about, Tiny Rogues. Look, you said channel Scott, and the Paladin armor immediately showed up, so I don't know what you expected. I don't really have enough money to justify using a key at the tavern, so I guess I'll just get some more money. I'm gonna need strength for burn stuff, so I should try to focus on getting more strength. I know I just got a dex a second ago, but yeah. And then see if we can't find a burn set item, I suppose. Go, Gian! No, no. The Magus set could give me more mana find over time. How many golden dice do I have? I have 3 golden dice. If I'm mainly looking for the fire thing, it goes with the scepter. Yeah, but it doesn't go with the burn situation. And my Firebomb Codex does give me the extra burn damage, so I'll do 1 golden die just because it's a guaranteed set item if I'm looking for a set item in particular. The Zealot Gloves is not what I'm looking for, but an Angel Charm is good because we'll be going good. That'll encourage me to get 2 more good, even though I don't need them anymore to get to where I'm going. I'll do it for 10 extra power. Set bonus chest is tempting, but like I said, I also need to stack a bit more strength to get that going. Agony Staff, Accordion, and a Fire Scimitar. Well, the Fire Scimitar is another burn item, except it's more close range and melee. I think I like the Firebomb Codex more because it's set and forget and it's extra burn damage. The hot dog a cannoli? Hot dog is a sandwich. You say the hot dog is a taco. Well, taco is a sandwich. Modifies your mana recovery applied to your damage over time. That technically helps our burn situation. Let's see. The extra burn ticks stuff it says it can't be scaled, but the regular burn ticks, I believe, can still be scaled. So, yeah, we'll grab that, and then just, if we get more mana recovery, that's great. It's going Man Who Stands. All road leads to sandwich if you try hard enough. It's true! Sandwiches are powerful. Don't give James a Pop-Tart. It is a sandwich. Okay. We can sell a couple of things here. Taser, money gun. A couple of capacity, crit damage. Meh. I can sell you. Patient Gown gives me more trigger damage, which helps spontaneous combustion. The Holy Armor gives me armor, and then just the Holy Aura, which I'm not really leaning into. How's it going, Manitoban and Megs Raven? How's everybody doing? I'll keep it for now, it's fine. I don't think I'll ever have Tailwind or Swiftness, so I'm gonna just sell these gloves now, just to have the money. You know what, I'll even hold that. And then I could spend a key to repair my armor, but then that costs a key. Are we doing Aura? No, I gave up Aura, and then the game immediately gave me Aura, and it made me sad. If I make a decision on what I want to do, the game will immediately be like, but what if? Chocolate's not bad. We'll bring my dex down a little bit, which will theoretically make my strength more prominent. I need to get the flame stacking talent from strength. I can have a bishop hat to go with my holy armor. Game. Why are you like this? I'm trying to do fire things. There is a talent, I think it's a trait that, like, Radiant does fire or something. There's some kind of interconnectivity. So, yeah. So maybe this is the route that the game has decided that we're going for here. I'll spend a key to go in here, why not? Wow, all of these kind of suck. But if I get 2 more good, then I get 10 more power. But these all are pretty meh. Yeah, I'll grab that one, but I'm not going to grab any of the other ones. I'll get the last good elsewhere. Cake is not exactly the superfood I was looking for, but stats are stats. Oh, that was a good machine. Ah, more meat. Is it a cleric build or a paladin build? Well, it's very fire adjacent. Best friends forever is interesting, but I don't think I necessarily want it here. No. Fire damage from skills and auras inflict scorch. Well, it's not coming from an aura, and I don't think that's a skill. I think this is a skill. So that's a little annoying. So I think I'm gonna reroll again. Attacks from you and your companions took damage over time effects on the target. That could be okay. Sucks that it didn't give me anything I wanted after several rerolls. The game just didn't care. It's like Savage Attacks is fine. Like, it's not bad. It's just, it's not what I was looking for. I would like fire being able to stack, and I would like the holy fire nonsense. Those are the things that I would like to find. Well, all of these are amazing. Usually I get shrines where it's just like, they all suck, but this one, it's all great, and I have to take the Burn Tick raid. Also, just beat curse real quick. A power belt for more power. Dragon Slayer Stash could have a good weapon. This weapon is good because it has the burn damage built in. Not too many weapons have that. So I'm afraid I wouldn't find something as good. So, I'll go for it. It'll probably just be something to sell later, knowing how it goes for me normally. Yep. Ow. Walking right into damage like a fool. A Sylph Companion that gives me Tailwind and Swiftness. The only gloves that I have found 2 pairs of gloves, and they are both insistent that I use Tailwind and or Swiftness. Like, if I had a nickel for every pair of gloves I got this run, it'd be 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. I'll blow gold just because I'm mad at looking at it. Probably not going to do that much standing still, but Self-attacks, that would take fire. Yeah, but sometimes it's about sending a message. And the message is, hey, just stop giving me stuff I don't want. Clockwork Hammer, Bombardment Tome, and a Bone Scythe. I'll take that. Sell it later. We can refill a flask for free, or we can get more money. That's a tavern floor. I can spend 10 gold to get that flask back if I need to. Alright, I'm sticking with this loadout, it's fine. It keeps on offering me cake. Where's the fish and chips? Also, why are the taverns always locked? It knows it's my birthday soon. I will have to figure out what I want to stream tomorrow. Because whatever I stream tomorrow will be the last video game that I play before I go over the hill. So I feel like it's significant. Conjurer Talisman. Alright. My teddy bear will attack a little bit faster, I suppose. Over the hill? Yes, on Saturday I'm going to be 40 because I'm old and decrepit. Play Nova Drift. Of course. What am I thinking of playing? I have no idea. All I know is that I want to play, I don't know, something fun, but not something that, you know, will take more than one. I'm probably not going to do another RPG series until the start of the new year, just because with Christmas and all that stuff coming up, it's going to be busy, and I don't want to get locked into something and then be away for a week and then leave it hanging. So I'll probably start an RPG sometime in January. So whatever I do, it'll have to be something where just doing it for the one day will be fine. Try PvZ Fusion, UB40's greatest hits. Yeah. I'd have to look into things. I don't know. Maybe find something classic that I like. Maybe find something new. I don't know if I'd want to play something new, because then what if I don't like it? Then the last thing I played before I turned 40 is something I didn't like. That'd be sad. Grab someone to play Chain Beast with. I think that in a 4-player situation could be very funny. So I have no rerolls, but I guess I'm going to take either Burn Aura or Dominance. I think I have to take Burn Aura. Accessory or magic weapon? Accessory's fine. Magic weapon is also fine. I like an accessory. I'll have to see who, if anyone, is available if I'm gonna do multiplayer things, because I mean, if I don't have multiplayers, then all of those games won't make sense. Point of dexterity grants trigger damage, which I am doing a little bit of trigger damage, but I'm not doing a lot of dexterity. Just a little bit more lucky hit chance, I guess. Tomes are a blessing. The tomes, I mean, I'm looking for some very specific things. It's probably not going to show me what I want, but the more opportunities I give myself to find what I'm looking for, the more likely I am to find it, technically. And it's modifiers to attack speed apply to my tick speed. I don't have high attack speed, and there's nothing giving it to me yet, but it does say 34%. Why is my attack speed improved by 34%? Oh, because when I'm standing still, it's plus 30%. I'll hold on to that just in case. Side items. Ooh, more dice. That's good. A clown mask and a conjurer hood. I can take off the bishop hat to have the conjurer set, which would give me more bears for more trigger damage and more bear damage. Yeah. I don't think I need the judgment right yet. Okay, some more re-rolling dice is good. You know what? I'll spend a bomb to repair my armor. And I have plenty of money. There's a chance that I just run this weapon the entire time. So you know what? We'll do that. Lower our deck some more. Love to see some FTL. The thing with FTL is that game is very hard. Like, on its easiest settings, I can sometimes win if I'm lucky. Devil Horns for evilness, eggshell, detective coat for being sneaky, damage with lethal hits. All of these are pretty meh. Grab that and sell later. How's it go, Gadgers? Wouldn't say FTL is hard, you'd say the final boss is hard and the game is challenging. Well, the final boss is part of the game, so if the final boss is hard, I think I can conclude that the game is hard. Attack speed means that, like clockwork, becomes more valuable. I think that's fine. I guess I don't need that whetstone.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Gadris has been tidying. Thank you very much, Tidy.
Ouch, baby.
I don't know if I like 2 keys is nice, but I don't want to deal with the curse right now. I'm gonna be curse free. Another blacksmith whetstone. Alright, one more level here. Lucky hit chance applied to orbital speed. The only lucky hit chance I had was based on the rabbit charm right now, so nothing doing there. Corrosive magic would be good for what I'm doing if I was applying either of those, because fragility would be nice, but another aura. This isn't supposed to be the aura build. Why am I getting all of the auras when I took... I specifically didn't take the aura for this character. And now it's giving me every aura because the game hates me on a personal level. Chrono Shift can be good. Prodigy can be good. But they're not what I'm looking for. Shock Aura can be good. The thing with traits is they could all be good. Aha. Ah, see, now it's showing me the stuff I really want. Fire and blood and combustion. Do we stack burn 10 times at less damage, or do we just have the burn deal more damage in an area all by itself? The chef says stack. Can I just take them both? Can I just get both? How's it go, JD Puppy? I'll get the stack one. I wanted them both. Ow. That's for bleed, that's for clown, that's for mad. I do have a clown mask. I can transition to a clown build. Hey, and then that would give me swiftness, so all of those swift gloves would have meant something. How's it going, Barrett? How is sweet potato fries? Delicious. I only have one key, so I think I'll just repair the armor about it. Epic item, sure. Frostbite, ooh. Missile. But they're very heavy. Guaranteed epic, I'll do one roll, why not? Well, that's why not, because it's terrible. Well. And just grab something to sell it. Or reroll one more time. No, I shouldn't waste all my rerolls on stupid stuff like I usually do. Meh. That could have been better. I think the judgment fire conversion is strength, so that's one of the other reasons to get. Oh, ooh. All right. So will there be a weapon that I like better than the plus 100% burn damage and the fact that I can use my skill while attacking with this weapon, which is nice. I'm fairly invested. I'm almost considering going Giant Treasure Chest over a guaranteed legendary weapon, which feels almost silly, but I feel like my weapon slot is fine, but I'm missing a lot of good things in other slots. Barog's wand is nice. Yeah, but I'll never get that. We know that. If you're looking for one thing in particular, I ain't finding it. Okay. Crit chance per mana container we have. A halberd. Puppeteer gloves for more companion damage. A Durndal. Warlock gloves. Oh man, I mean, 25% damage over time is nothing to sneeze at. And I can get another aura. Carry you along, and I guess everything else is gonna sit on the ground because space is at a premium. Okay, so 25% more damage over time. Can enable corrosive magic if I find it again, and the helmet. But then I would also be giving up my additional bear, which, I mean, I would probably be open to, but I would be upset at the fact that I am getting more auras. Hey look, dominance. I can make my aura more aura, but now I'm gonna roll. Gonna roll and be sad. Elemental balance would have been great if I did end up taking that lightning aura earlier. Good night, Mix Rabbit. It's only 13%. You know what I should have done? I should have obsidian diced, and then if I didn't like it, I should have liked clockworked, because now I'm considering just obsidian dicing like clockwork and hoping for the best. I did that in the wrong order, but I don't care. I'm just going for it. Skill effect, don't care about that. Damage against bleeding enemies, I don't make them bleed. On skill use, trigger 3 meteors that does fire damage. At least it's thematic. If nothing else. There's still a world where this hat comes in handy. I'll continue to hold on to it for now. Treasure Scroll's probably doing a lot of damage with the amount of money I have, but it's not fire. Blessing is nice. Tavern, this is the last tavern. I could get Flasked up if there's a thing. I don't have any keys for it. I'm not currently cursed. I could enchant my weapon if I feel like this is gonna be it. That's probably worth going in enough. Also, of course, there's the old cellar that I can't get into. Brutal, +5 strength. You know what? I'll keep it. It's fine. I'm going to drink some grape juice. I'll carry a bunch extra with me. Guess we'll go over here. Oh, well, there's the Warlock Hood. I don't think I use it. I think having the extra companions is just better. Well, now we'll also do cold damage with our fire. Why not? We'll look. It's a spirit wand. It's very spirited. Guess I'll just pick it up to pick it up. Blech. And it would be upgraded with this if I used it. I'll hold my souls for a minute. More obsidian dice. Oh, 2 more obsidian dice. Let's keep gambling. Eh. Nah. We go Dutch. Yeah, I'll take a permanent armor. Alright, we're gonna go for more trait tomes. Keep the hope alive. Skill effect for stamina. Lucky hits now trigger, yada yada. This does give me 30 percent lucky hit. Yeah. Yeah. Accessory or set item. You know what? I'll look at accessory. If I can get the legendary, you only need one piece for a set thing, that could be fun. Well, I can replace my holy armor with archangel armor, which will be something that I could do, technically. I don't think that's better than the holy armor for what I'm doing, I guess. Oh, it give me another companion so that it hits with the savage attacks. Yeah, okay. Bless you. Well, that's what the game's trying to do. Power level mana recovery. Modifiers to my mana recovery also apply to my damage over time. Pip. Trigger damage is tempting, but potions for final floor is usually just better. And that's a luck potion. Wow, that's all awful. You know what? I have plenty of souls. Do you have anything good here? Anything at all? No? Okay. I'm gonna save the golden die for this next boss, so yeah. %3 mana recovery, or int, which is mana recovery. See, I'm well over cap on scaling from there. Technically, this is more mana recovery. So. Claricron next? I could probably do a Claricron next. Well, another accessory attempt at looking for that one legendary that I probably won't find. Get back here, you coward. Diggy's Wraith Boat! Extra potion effect. I can have so much more luck. Actually, what if I drank that luck and then roll some more? Not convinced that worked. Do I like that over more power? Do I like that over more power? I don't think I do, but I'm out of rerolls. Okay. Potion, I suppose. I just stood there and let that happen. Yeah. 5% lucky hit chance. I won't get hit. I won't need the soul hearts. Give me the lucky hit chance, because more lucky hits theoretically means more trigger opportunities. Ouch. More keys. If I had 2 more souls, I'd get another heart. Because that would give me more lucky hit chance. But alas, this will have to do. good fight. Alright. Exactly the fight that or exactly the build that I envisioned from the beginning. As they always are. Alright. Now I've been tasked with clericing. How's it going, Coldfire? How you doing? I don't think I need dexterity on a build like this. There'll be two dexteritisless runs, which means that my final build, whatever that happens to be, will have to be filled with dexterity. Alright, we're very key forward this run. Show me some boots! Just keep spinning. Alright. 2 set pieces and an epic on floor 1. And both pieces of the set are from the same set. Do you want to be Elf? Or do you want Sands of Time? Alright. Interesting. I don't think I want to be Elf. So I guess I'll take Sands of Time. But Man, the game really had an idea for today. Oh, the game's setting me up to be an evil cleric. Some strength. Ball will be happy at least. Extra lucky hit chance, so we should find things with that. No, we can stick with books. We don't have that much gold, so I guess we'll go this way. I have so many keys. I don't have a lot of bombs, but it's an event. How could we say no? Money or money, but future money. I'll get future money. It's gonna be worth more. Read a book. This guy's gonna take a while. Reading books is for nerds. Knowing how to read is for nerds. Jousting armor. I like the coat of gloves. Just apply stuff. Armor charm is also very good just for living. But damage is currently our problem, so we'll do that. And as we are evil, I just need one more, technically. But all these aren't good, so I'll save. Nerd! Plenty of keys, so I can come in here. This will give me a free evil and a ton of money. I have many diamonds in my pocket. You don't have coffee that's bubbly and in a can? My coffee is bubbly and in a bottle. I think we'll grab that. We'll grab that. And you know what? I'll gamble. It's a bucket. Put bucket on head. It's 3 missing armor. Have cat, must pet cat. It's the rules. Chrono Staff is not bad. I don't have bombs, but fish are fishy. Now I do have bombs. And I will have my first level in a moment. Several of these things are good. We're really based on luck. So stuff like Blessed Hammer is good. If we plan on keeping these gloves long term, which activate more often because we're more luck based, then we can go elemental damage or balance and just kind of go into a multi thing. We could try to get there's a triple elemental offhand that we can look at some point. Although I think it's legendary, so it's not particularly likely. I think either of these are good. This is probably more good more often. This one consists on me keeping these gloves forever. This one is good more often, so I think I'm just going to do that. I don't trust myself. We kiss the frog. Set or charm. I don't know what kind of set I'd look for, so I'll just go for charm for now. Alright. Close range, far range, move speed near a wall, attack speed with instruments. All those are kind of bad. More strength. Oh, it's a big room, and I hear rumbles. There's probably going to be a robot. There's the robot. Alright.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Janie Puppy's been mediated. Thank you very much, Mediata. Also, hi, Mediata.
Ouch, baby.
How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Alright. Now we have some max armor to go with our not armor bucket armor. Pawn shop's not that great for us. But it can be. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Having ourselves a nice little Thursday. Still trying to contemplate what I'm going to stream for tomorrow. I'll probably be contemplating that for the rest of my day today, maybe even some of the day tomorrow. When used outside a comment, this skill can cleanse a door from being cursed. Will that decurse a cursed shrine? I always forget. No. Shame. Maybe it can decurse the shrine itself. No. Shame. 5 strength or 5 intelligence. We were more int last time. Maybe we go more strength this time. It's a boomerang. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. How's it going, Halo? How you doing? Go with the backup of streaming a single grape resting on a pillow for 4 hours. While I imagine that would be riveting content. I don't think that it's for me. Mostly because there's no grapes in the house. robots are dead. That gargoyle is dead. Gargoyle is big mad about it. Oshima cat laying on a pillow for 4 hours. I don't think any of our cats would sit on a pillow for 4 hours. I don't think I'm doing any debuffs at the moment, so you know what? We'll get lucky about it. Pillow laying on a cat for 4 hours? How's it going, Stormway? Salad is not the stats I'm looking for, game. And Pepper would lay on a pillow for 4 hours. Oh, well, I mean, if you ever decide to take the short jaunt down here... oh. A book that wants me to be evil? Why, I already am evil. I can be even more evil. Yes. An evil nerd book. Striking increases durability. This is technically striking damage, if I wanted to stick with it. Fires to your curse hit chance, apply to your critical hit chance. I'm probably not going to stay cursed for very long. This character is not very good at staying cursed because I can clear curses on rooms. The only curses I get are from cursed shrines. Well, I guess I'm going to take that elemental balance that I was looking at earlier. Must be a D&D guidebook. Yes. Go for the consumables here. Guess I'll have the one dex. I don't have the heart to get that heart container, which is a little sad. How's it going, Edfuck?
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Einbach has been mediated. Thank you again, Mediata.
Ouch, baby.
Appreciate you. Dice. Must take dice every time, dice. I guess another charm. Okay. The robots have been de-robotified. Perfect. Movement speed, poison duration, intelligence, or flare specs. I was looking for you frickin' last run. Yeah, that's fine. Stream must be OSHA compliant. It's the law. Gotta wear a helmet, it's for your safety. I have enough keys, I'll spend one on a steak. Treasure find for point of chaos we have. We're not particularly chaotic right now. I got some souls. Here, you want some souls? Fire damage inflicts scorch. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that. I'll try one more. Uno mas. Archon Scepter. If you have at least 40 intelligence, extra power. Well, not exactly lighting the world on fire here. You know what? I'll take the 3 decks. There are some deck skills that I wouldn't mind getting. Pawn shop, we have so much inventory. Hold on to you, because I might use you one day. The 3 missing armor does me nothing. I'm gonna sell my bucket. Daisy Gedris. Gun, Holy Bolt Wand, and a Trident. Ouch. Yeah, I guess all this will do for now. And then, yeah, we'll go this way. Oh, a Borger. Astronomy and Ice Conjuration are both good for this character because we want that lucky hit chance. We got 90% of it right now. Astronomy means that we'll trigger our stuff that we already have more often. Ice Conjuration is another thing that can trigger. Ice Conjuration's probably better. How's it going to Storm of the Seas? Hi and bye. Made your own homebrew tabletop. Took around 11 years with all the adjustments and passage. It's fun. Your players love it, and it's very mathy. I mean,
Safety
sounds fun to me.
first. Put on your helmet.
Also, Storm of the Seas has also been miniated. Thank you very much.
Ouch, baby.
A friend of mine in college made his own tabletop system. He had this entire whole world and everything that he made very meticulously. He had like his own like very systems of government and currency, and it was all very complicated. But unfortunately, he named it Guild Wars, and then the Guild Wars MMO came out called Guild Wars, and he was incredibly upset that they took the name, and I don't think he ever did anything with it. Also, ouch. Darkmoon Pendant. Sand Twisters, Darkmoon Hood. What is... On floor 1, it gave me 2 pieces of the Elf set. Here it gives me 2 pieces of the Dark Moon set, which is all of the pieces of the Dark Moon set. And also a Wedding Veil. But, like, what's going on? If he's getting the setting and rules down, he could do some creative writing. I mean, for all I know, he's done something with it at this point. He is, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. I don't talk to him much, but this was also like 20 years ago. Magic Find. And I should buy one other one just to get the extra attack speed on the Holy Bibble. So I'll grab you just to finish up eviling. Honestly, we'll get some safety health just in case. Oh, that is just a full-on level right there. Trigger Maniac is very good for us. Prodigy is overkill for us, if I'm being honest. But that would mean that I could be more creative about my equipment. But Trigger Maniac, I think, is probably just too good to ignore. Because this will likely be our endgame weapon, so we can upgrade it, and we have the extra upgrade level from the Hero Charm. So we can get this up to a level 5, which will give us even more trigger damage, which is a large part of everything that we do. I'm gonna let's improv the RP part, DM. I mean, most of the RP in most of those games is largely improv. That's the fun of it. Like, you can have a general outline of things that might happen, but you never know what the players will do. You gotta be prepared for everything and anything. There's the blacksmith. Okay, just throw that over here, just cause. It's a little expensive, but I'll do that. Hopefully I still have enough money for all of this. I didn't pre-math, but we're good. Alright, so we got level 5 Bibble, which means that our Trigger Maniac is feeling strong here. We repaired our armor, which is nice. More bombs or more dice? I'm still probably going to take the dice. That 20% lucky hit chance with our doubling is giving us a 90%. That drops us down to a 50 because, you know, this is actually 40%. So, yeah, I think I like the extra lucky hit. I think that we're built more for that. Alright, I'm just gonna get absolutely rocked here. Don't worry, I'll just die about it. What if I just... How did I... Okay, you know what, that's fair. I deserved it at that point. God, I couldn't survive that one hit. What a foolish fool I was. Devil Charm is probably what I want. That said, it costs me nothing because that revive comes back, because that's my cleric robe revive. So, don't need to feel too bad about it. I just do because it's a matter of principle. You just realized where's Bun? Bun's been MIA for like 2 weeks now. She mentioned briefly that she wasn't going to be around for a while, and then she hasn't been. I don't know if it's a family excursion or just she's going to be out of internet for a little bit or what. She did not elaborate. I don't have a ton of gold, but I'll take a peek. You know what? I'll do that. Why not? Alright, refill that flask. And I could repair my armor, or I can get more soul, and it's a big soul. Well, now I'm poisoned about it. Let's see. More guns, more fish. Dive, duck, dip, dive, and don't get hit. I'm still keeping the hourglass. Just, I don't know. It's my lucky charm at this point. Modify extreme movement skills, planet attack speed, yada yada. Buff effect, which is I guess the elemental balance is a buff effect. I hadn't really considered. So that's not bad. Okay. Gloves, melee weapon. Rare item. Ugh. Power. Bleh. Not gonna use any of this. This stream needs a train. That's a steam train, not a stream train. No, jeez.
Yeah.
Mediata, thank you very much for the shotgun blast. Appreciate it. And you. Oh, geez. Oh, Dragon's Breath would have been good in the last run. That's a crappy legendary.
Go beyond.
Oh, geez. Coffee now passing it on. Thank you very much, Coffee now. Well, there is indeed the train. The train has arrived. Oh, geez. And then when Chef comes flying in with a shotgun. Thank you very much, Chef. Hype train very quickly successful. Thank you very much. It's all coming together. All aboard the train. It is indeed 90% to 6. But that does mean that it made it past 5 stops. Oh, well, 6 stops now. Thank you again, Coffee now. How's it going, Various? Oh, Various has been mediated.
Safety first. Put on your.
Oh, the helmets are flying fast and free right now.
Ouch, baby.
Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, well, Chef throwing out another one. Oh, jeez. We're gonna hit level 7 very quickly at this rate. Jeez. Everyone's coming in hot. I appreciate it. Ow. No, double ow. Triple ow. Ouchie. No one is safe. No, everyone is safe. I could do blunt trauma. Yeah, okay. That might be one that I reroll. I have obsidian dice. We can gamble. Who doesn't like to gamble?
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Oh, the hoverfish has been mediated.
Ouch, baby.
Thank you very much. Everyone must be safe. Have you ever seen a fish with a helmet? You have now. pushing through is fine. But I want to believe. Hand of Hearts is more lucky hit, which means that I could then potentially change up one of these and still have plenty of luck. Yeah, I might hold it there for a minute. Boots. All the last tavern of our journey. I do have a lot of cheese. And not enough to use it all. Well, we'll do our best. No, well, he didn't allow a discount. I can put on some shorts. Nah. Honestly, I'm gonna get the health fountain because I don't trust nothing. And the hype train has reached the station. Although now it's just sitting at 0 now, instead of advancing ominously. It's not completing. There it goes. It just took an extra second. Let's get a companion about it. Why not? Put him in the blender. Extra chill effect, extra damage per mana container, or more into less decks. Fallen Star is okay, but I want to find something different. Missing heart, skill effect, or mana recovery. I don't like any of those either. Me being picky is gonna ruin my day. Oh, well, plus 10 magic find. It's a little late, but we'll work with it. Hit him with the old book hammer. The old hammer. Appreciate it, man, yeah. Oh, jeez. Ow. My last key. Is going in there worth it? Eh. debatable. I don't think I'll find anything that I will use over this weapon, but I will find several legendary weapons. Ooh, the Stormbreaker does have an on-hit to do more stuff. That is tempting. Yeah, okay, alright, okay. And I can immediately get it to max level, just like that. It's much slower. So I'm still not convinced of it. But we'll give it a shot. It's one extra trigger. What could possibly go wrong? Hi, Zoe. You know what? That's chain lightning. Give me more chain lightning chains. And then just even more strong. Oh, I heard the rumble. I'm not convinced that this is better than the Buzzsaw, and I could make the Buzzsaw even more Buzzsaw. Like, this would just make this a 10% better, but... Because every hit, the speed of the hits is like, you know, the chance on trigger. I just want faster hits. Alright. I'm going back. We're going back. You know what? I'm gonna even gamble on Tritomes. None of those help. Which I should have known better. We can look for an offhand here. Enough! I'll use my one golden die because all of that was atrocious. This will work. This helmet will work. Because this helmet's a nothing, and this is another % chance to trigger something on attack, which we're doing a lot of. So...
And remember, folks, we put the
oh, jeez!
No refund.
Thank you very much.
Have fun.
I will indeed have fun. I appreciate you. You gonna try to sleep after this run with Chef? Understandable. Nice nerd flute, nerd. Yeah, isn't it though? I can like use it to like control time and stuff. More orbital speed. Ooh, but more trigger damage. Orbital speed means that I trigger more often. Trigger damage means that it hurts more. This is actually a tough one. I think I'm gonna go with even more orbital speed. I just want to be the buzzsaw. And then we'll get trigger damage from here. I do not have a key for that trapdoor. Oh, look for potions. Why not? Ouch. Not a great potion. Equipment for souls. We'll take a peek. Just in case. Nothing great. Yeah, generally speaking, the theme is whatever the game decided to give me today. Irrespective of my plans. Attack speed. We can take attack speed. Flask refill for safety, sure. Ooh, legendary. All right, you know what? We'll just go in for it and hope for the best. I've blessed Bahamut. Clearly I'm a cleric of Bahamut, and thus I have blessed him. Oh, and away he goes. Now we run away for a while. Alright, and the legendary gives me his extra potion effect on the gloves, which I don't need. I could get the Serpent Orb, because I'm pretty sure I do not need this lucky hit chance. I think I'm over my budget. The Rainbow Charm could be okay. I could replace my one magic find there, probably, at this point. The potion effect I don't want to give up, because these Kotal Gloves are doing a lot for me. Rainbow Charm, the most exciting choice to pick when you're offered a legendary. And yes, Sully, they are indeed tornadoes. Hitting him with a little toe wind. I'm gonna fully recover just to be super safe. Tiny's like, no thank you. So there's a whole lot going on out here. Jeez. Wow, that hook was just forever. Well. I'll take those soul hearts, please. Get another potion about it. Critical hit chance, sure. I have capacity for one more drank. Therefore, I'll get two, and they're both damage over time. Which is not exactly what I was looking for. You know what? I'll get the stat, because I will believe in dreams. As I immediately get hit. Give me that 30 strength. Man. And I get hit even more. Do your toes do nature damage or poison damage? Or physical damage, if you know, you kick someone in the head. Also, I had this mana potion already. I don't know why I wasn't already drinking it. Oh well. Fully recover. Repair armor. Prepare for battle. Wow. Don't mind me. Gotta drink my juice and then immediately get hit again because I'm a fool. A foolish fool. Shot a missile in my face. And then he shot another missile in my face. And then I got hit again like a fool because I stubbed my toe. But it's fine, I still kept both of my revives. Maintain that I'm good at dodging, but then I got hit on the easy part. I'm not supposed to get hit on the easy part. I just messaged psychically that I should do a thing real quick. Bip, 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 bip. Perfect. Bep. Okay. So now I should do something dexterous. Maybe we just go very basic. The old Ranger. We haven't done a Ranger build in a while. Good night, Jeff! Well, can I use my evade by
First, put
giving
on
him a
your
hug?
helmet.
Ravenblood has been Benyatta. Thank you very much,
Ouch,
Benyatta.
baby.
Also, how's it going, Ravenblood? Notice how I said I want to do a dex-based build, and then I picked a ranger, and then it immediately offers me intelligence, and then after that it offers me strength. I feel like I'm being tested. Tiny, I maintain that if you played as much as I did, you would be just as good as me, if not better. I don't think it is inherent skill, I think it is just the practice. I think anyone can be good at anything given enough time. Yeah, you gotta put in the reps. Very few people are good at stuff just inherently. Those people do exist. But most people just put in the time. I assure you, I am not one of the people that's just inherently good at stuff. Green hoodie. That'll get me some early dex quickly. Vortex. I'm good at remembering the debug mode Jeep from Shadow of the Empire. Look, I knew some people as a kid who are very good at remembering Game Genie cheat codes. Also a skill. Baseball bat, a disc launcher, or a frost throwing knife. Knife. None of these are a bow. I kind of was into doing a bow thing, but disc launcher could be fun temporarily. It's bouncy. Free heart. We'll take that. Mad Yada, that looks suspiciously like the code you use to unlock the Mike Tyson fight, or to go directly to the Mike Tyson fight and Punch Out. Swing and a miss from mission 3. Ah, yeah. I knew it was a potion. Or a password I saw. And to be fair, I think that the Mike Tyson Punch-Out code is very similar to that as well. I will maintain. Oh, I already took a hit, so I'm gonna get less dex. I ruined everything again for everyone forever. Oh. That's cheating. You're not supposed to do that. He went to the left, but he used the pattern from the right. Rude. Sharpshooter is fine. None of these are great. I'll put on some handcuffs and then I'll throw them out later. And then I need to be lawful. So, yeah, I'm gonna save my bombs. Thank you, Vidiana. Twilight Branch for if I find a weapon I actually like. Could go into the backup armory, but I think I'm gonna grab a key. Curse in soul or int that I don't care about, or a reroll. You know, you know what? If you're gonna give me int, at least give me some dex with it, I suppose. Alright. We don't have enough money for that fishing booty shop because we haven't found a place to sell all our diamonds yet. You think of the Offspring song? I just think of Bugs Bunny talking about Walla Walla, Washington. Have downstairs? Dang. You're not gonna be impressed with any weapons I have. You know what? I'll open up a blood chest. What's the worst that could happen? You know what? That was absolutely worth it. And then +3 magic find on top of that? The game has decided that it wants to give me things. Probably to make up for having to deal with bees. Now I'm poisoned. Those robots took way too long to die. And then because I got hit, I got less dex again. Ugh. The Vilethorn Quiver will be good if I get a bow later, which I'm hoping for because this disc launcher is not great. So I'll grab that for now. I have a bow, but it's not a... The bow is not better than the disc launcher. I want a better bow. How's it going, chat? How's it going, Rainbow Gamer? How are you guys doing? Oh, hold on. Upgrading and repairing and things. I immediately get hit because I'm looking somewhere else. Oh, you had snow yesterday. Lucky you. It's like 70-something degrees here. Snow is but a pipe dream. Alright, on the one hand, I can get a bow. On the other hand, railgun. That's always a little bit fun. Envious of all the snow. I'm going to hope it's gonna snow in New England within the next month, so that way when I go home for Christmas, I'll see some. That's the current hope. Heart for sale, which I can't afford to buy because I have so many diamonds. You know what? I'm gonna stick with this railgun. So let's get rid of all this other nonsense. This'll do. What upcoming games am I excited about? I don't know if I am excited for any upcoming games because there's no upcoming games I can really think of that I'm like really anticipating that haven't already come out yet. Yeah. Persona 6 whenever they decide to announce that they're actually doing that. Range damage is always considered to be at close range. I don't think I want that.
First, put on your helmet.
Rainbow Gamer's been Benyata. Thank you very much, Benyata.
Ouch, baby.
I deal more damage at far range, and this overrides the default penalty. And I deal extra damage at far range. So I don't want this ever. Advanced ballistics, bad. Damage bonus from lethal hits is affected by your critical hit damage, and we are doing constant lethal hits, so that's pretty good. And then static blows is good with our current weapon. But I think I might like lethality here. Sorry it took you so long at ADHD, made you doom scroll while you listen to the stream. Feel no obligation to helmet everybody that comes by. I appreciate it, but certainly don't have to apologize. Boots or accessory? We'll go accessory. Take it easy, Dutch. I ate the extra curse for no reason at the end of the fight. And I frickin' missed out on the dex again because I'm such a dingus. all this is not great. You know what? I'm gonna reroll. That's how I feel. Sure. Cold damage to weapons. Why not? Ugh. One day, maybe I won't be so garbage. Take me, yes. I feel like I'm locked into this weapon. Give me more dex about it. Give me more dice about it, always. Stop letting me slam my face into dumb stuff. Don't really need a pawn shop, so I guess I'll take my less amount of gold. And then I'll take it to the shop. Okay. Lucky hits are guaranteed lethal hits. My lethal hits are already very lethal. Modifier to lucky hit chance also applies to your crit hit damage. And, if I remember correctly, my lethal hits are affected by my crit hit damage. And we have a lucky charm. So, we have a 45% chance to lucky hit. And we can get more lucky hit, which would translate to more crit damage, and more crit damage would translate to harder lethal hits. So I kinda... never mind. I hate the idea. I would never do it. That is frankly ridiculous. I'm gonna just get more dex about it. I could use a key just to get dex, but blood chest would be good. Free stats and damage against bosses. Get for letting the robots live. Never let robots live. One day I'm gonna get 3 decks from this green hoodie. One day.
Emotional damage.
It won't be today, it won't be tomorrow, and it won't be the next day, 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 but one day. Hey, look, more lucky hit chance, technically. Law shop. The one shop I was actually looking for. Yes, Betty. Is a prop dagger. Fish and chips is 2 stats, but it's the stats that I'm not exactly going for. But, 2 stats is 2 stats. That gets me this level here. I'm still cursed, so I'm sure this will definitely go well. While there are fewer than 4 enemies, deal more damage at far range. That's more far range, like, bonus shenanigans. And oftentimes there's fewer than 4. That'll help in, like, boss fights and things. So, you know what? We'll go opportunistic. Surprised it didn't get re-rolled. Oh, come on. That explosion lasted 12 years! Don't berate myself so much. I can't help it. It's who I am. But I'll try. I should upgrade my gun. That's what I should do. And then there's an opportunity to potentially find super illegal gun parts and upgrade it even further. And I guess we could find out. No super illegal gun parts in here. There is a laser rifle. We could re-roll down here once and hope to find some super illegal gun parts. That rifle is fast. It is a very fast rifle, yes. But I like my railgun. If I don't re-roll looking for things, I can get rid of my curse, which is probably short-term better. That cost me 15. So, yeah, I'll live with that. Rare item or an offhand. Can't use an offhand with a 2-handed gun. And I have a limited reroll dice. So, rare's pretty meh, but robots are down. We're in phase 2 of this fight. Alright, I did it! It finally happened! We got 3 decks from a boss fight. Bombardier Quiver would be sweet if I was still using a bow. And this would be sweet if I was using a fire weapon. I'm not doing either. Look, it's not about believing in myself. It's about believing in the you that believes in me, or however that saying goes. Rare weapon or 2 keys? I have plenty of keys, but I'm sticking with this weapon. So, more keys, I guess. And then more bombs about it too. And then a curse about it. Curses have never led me astray. You know what? I'm just gonna start taking stats now. It's a half a strength because I'm dex focused, but it's what the game's given me, gosh darn it. Ooh, a Valkyrie helmet. Now we're talking. I can work with that. An Odin ring. On creating chain lightning, grants swiftness. And then I can go for the gauntlets as well. You know what? I'll finally have swiftness. We have a bit of an electricity situation going on all of a sudden. You said ew Tailwind, but this is swiftness, not Tailwind. There's a difference. Hey, Illusion of Control is back. Will I be able to get it this time? I have a curse back, so if anything can happen. Oh, we actually got it. Perfect. Helmet or accessory? I'm looking for gloves now all of a sudden. You know what? Or just epic. Epic is fine. Take it easy, Tiny. Have a good one. Also, good God. What happened? Huh. Well, I got my 3 decks that time. Lightning damage inflicts zap. Well, it's close to what I had going on. And this is extra stats from companions for armor I have, which I don't have any companions. But, yeah, we can use this for now. I'll lose 10% lucky hit chance, which therefore means that I will lose 15% crit damage. But I'll gain zap, which makes them take 1.3x lightning damage, which a lot of what I'm doing is lightning damage. Not all of it, but a lot of it. That's actually a hard one to quantify, whether or not that's better or worse. I mean, the suppression's nice, I suppose. I wonder if is the green hoodie not taking a hit or not taking damage? If I lose a suppression in a boss fight, is that kind of taking damage? Probably still. I want to get the extra set from this, so I don't think I'm going to take this. I don't think I need this. I don't think I want this. I'm going to roll all that away. And just to be disgusted with what it gave me back. You know what? Who needs golden dice? Lose them or use them. Use them or lose them. +2 to two-handed weapon upgrade level, so I can make my railgun a level 6. Is that better than... let's see. That increases my damage, but it doesn't increase the trigger damage, interestingly. Okay. I don't know. Oh, I did also have extra damage against dragons against that dragon. That probably helped a little bit. Thunderbird charm. Now we're talking. So now it can be a level 7 railgun, if I wanted it to be. Also, lucky hit chance, I think, is maybe even better than 3 dex, although 3 dex is 6 dex. But lucky hit chance is also so big for me. That equates to 15% crit damage. And obviously, you know, the lucky hit does mean that I trigger stuff more often if it has a % chance to trigger, which I don't have any of those right now. Everything that's triggering is guaranteed triggers. The only thing I'm using lucky hit is for converting it to crit damage. This is getting very mathy. I'm gonna say no. I'll hold here. This is fine. Cursed Strength. Obsidian chest. I think I'm gonna go just obsidian chest, honestly. Leprechaun Frock. 25% chance to get lucky. But it does require the helmet for the last bit. So, 25% chance to get lucky. Is that increasing my lucky hit chance by 25%? Or is it something different? I never understood that on the Leprechaun Frock. It's weird. I'll carry it for now, but it's weird. Still, man. Definitely get rid of these quivers. Get rid of this hat. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. There's questions on the gloves and the frock. I think I'm gonna get rid of them. Admittedly, the green hoodie's only good for so much longer, but this frock competes with that helmet, and I think I want to keep that helmet. So just make the money now while I can. More dice. Like dice. Dice good. Mystery event. He enchants my weapon with something. What did he enchant my weapon with? I doubt it's the lucky one. I remember it's if your weapon is not epic or higher quality, he destroys it or ruins it. Does something. Pretty sure it lets you pick now? Well, I'm gambling 20 lucky hit chance on it, which is a little scary, but it might be worth it. And I have a Twilight Branch in case something really bad happens. And does say which weapon I desire. Plus 6 to upgrade level, 3x burn damage, 3x chill effect, or 3x shock effect. Or decide against it. Plus 6 to upgrade level or 3x to shock effect are both pretty spicy. Lightning Breath is more thematic to what I got going on. You know what? It's lightning build. Let's go for it. Hi, Scott. I am indeed doing lightning things. You'll be so proud. Are my gloves affecting that? Yes. It is normally 2x. With the gloves, it is 3x. Okay. It might have to go back down to 2x if I find the Odin gloves. I'll have to make a decision on that. Hey, look, the Odin gloves. Alright, 2x shock effect, but we have a bunch of extra chain lightnings, which grant us swiftness, do a bunch of extra damage. This makes the chain lightnings. Valkyrie helmet does more lightnings. All we need now for our last trait is the chance on hit lightning, and we'll really be going somewhere. And then maybe a lightning chess piece for when I'm done gathering the extra decks for it. Repeat damage and a wedding veil. The wedding veil, if I got the shining weapon, would have been hilarious. But not the direction we were going today. Accessory and offhand are both bad. I guess we'll go epic. Well, he's dead. Oh, now they're both dead. And I got the triple dex. Poison Aura, Pocket Wand, 2 steps ahead, no pain, no gain. No, thank you. Each point of dexterity, earned luck. Earned luck plus illusion of control goes crazy. That might be the real sauce. Because now my lucky hit chance is... It's capped out forever. Do we have so much lucky hit that we can... Is there... Yeah, no, yeah, I guess this is just the loadout. I think we're using everything here. Opportunistic is maybe the weakest one, or intuition. Everything else we're super using all of. Also, don't need any of these. I'll just take you to sell later, I guess. The only thing I would replace it with is the chance on hit lightning damage, just for thematics. There's also stuff like Electric City and stuff like that, which is like fine. Alacrity is always good. Giant treasure chest or broccoli? I'm gonna go with the giant treasure chest because you never know what you could find in there. A ton of bombs. Oh, the Thunder Mask, which is a different way of doing electricity. There's the wedding dress to go with the wedding veil. I mean, I could put it on and it would be good, but it feels bad that I didn't go shining with it. 5, maybe 6, 7. 6, 7. God, I hate myself for saying it. But the extra damage at far range would be significant. I would have to give up the Valkyrie helmet for it. In my defense, when I first said those two numbers in sequence, I wasn't thinking about it, and then as I said it, I went, oh no, what have I done? I agree, Scott. I agree. I think these are just better. Because it's so much extra far range damage, which will then get crit into just oblivion. Blast Bark would be fun if I didn't already have something going on. The Calamities! Then... It's cool and all. I'll carry it around just for funsies. I have 22 bombs. You know what? I could have more. And then I can immediately sell it. Yeah. 6 times 7 is 42. Coincidence? Yeah. Yes. But still. Okay. We have stuff that we can do here. Ooh, even more crit hit damage. We like that. Let's see, we'll just grab some of these. And we'll do one reroll just to get another black market, and then if we have plenty of money left over, we can go to a shop over there. A bazooka, a Magitech blaster, and a Scattershot crossbow. I was hoping you would be selling super illegal gun parts, sir. More crit hit damage, we like that. You know what? I will reset one more time. And it's purely in the hopes that they want to sell super illegal gun parts. Only regularly illegal gun parts. Come on. What kind of black market are you? Be more illegal. Santa, can you believe that guy? That's a straw hat. More fist damage. That would be really cool if I was trying to do a fist build, but every time I do, I don't get anything like that, even remotely. Gold dice are an option. It's true, but I have exactly one, and it probably wouldn't give me what I wanted because that's how the world works. I don't have Rager Fury.
Safety first. Put on your helmet.
Also, Shier has been Banyana. Thank you very much, Banyana.
Ouch, baby.
The second someone pokes their head out here. Oh, give me a slad. Then I guess give me more money about it. Guess I'll take an infusion over more bombs. I feel like I have enough bombs. Body armor or charm. Can I get boots? Can I get boots? Can I get epic boots? Just killing enemies off screen. Scorch. No. 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 I'm gonna save my golden die for now. Yeah. My tootsies are getting cold. All that talk about tornadoes earlier. 2 keys. I don't have any keys. I'm gonna do it just because, with my luck, I would find like an immediate giant treasure chest or something and not have the keys to do anything about it. Broccoli. How many? I have 2 obsidian dice. Opportunistic, I feel like, is a little on the weaker side. I could try to reroll it, but if I get something bad, then I'm sad because opportunistic isn't not doing anything. It's good. It's just not as good as maybe something else. No, I'm gonna leave the dice alone. I don't think I want a weapon either, but I'll look. Hey, the Balrog wand. Wasn't somebody talking about this Balrog wand earlier? Boy, I certainly don't have the strength or intelligence for that. And we're doing lightning things. How dare you? I have 1 key. Oh yeah, I guess this doesn't cost keys. It just costs my life. Power, boss reward offer, burn. Yeah, give me more power. Delicious cheese. I could drink that 5th one, but I'll wait until the start of the next floor. And I'll pick up a branch, I guess. Boots! I would love boots, please. Enough! He's like, please stop shooting me. I'm the cheese. I'm the best character in the show. Rocko's Modern Life. It was an adventure. On skill used, inflict vulnerability to all enemies, but it's a helmet. Equip capacity, rhythm anklets. 1 more shot at a better boot. Armor. Well, it's a better boot. Assassin, gloves, and hood would give me more crit hit damage, which would allow me to be even more lethal about it, but then I wouldn't have this wedding veil stuff, which I think is also doing quite a lot. So, I'll just take my boots. I think when you get the big damage chunks, what that is just overlapping. I'm doing the lethal hit crit damage and it's critting, so I'm doing the extra crit damage, and it just overflows to oblivion. I guess more dex is better than more lucky hit chance because I'm capped out on lucky hit chance benefit. And I can use another drink. Although I wish it wasn't wine. I'll hold it just in case I get something better. go for Blessing. Wow, that room didn't last very long. More lucky hit chance, more tipsiness, and more mana recovery. I don't need any more lucky hit chance. Tipsiness. Trait tomes. Just so we can take a peek. No. No. That does do thrusting damage. Puncture just makes it take them. Yeah. Nah. But an ugly Christmas sweater. Now we're talking. Shield, kimono. Nah, I'm good. Well, we don't have a key. This is our last good chance for using this, so we're hoping to find something good on the right specifically. We didn't find anything that good on the right specifically. Alright, Gary. Alright, Gary has left the building. He's gonna kill these robots first. Gary's back! Welcome back, Gary. Gary? Gary, fall down. Melee, armor, lab coat. I have no golden dice. We'll just take that and walk away. Alright, we're gonna take that. I guess we'll drink that for now. That brings us to our top tipsiness, and I won't lose the beer. And then I guess we just keep moving. Grab a couple of keys in case it ever matters. Oh, I shouldn't have drank the wine. I could have got a better drink there. Fine, I'll just make sure I get more decks about it. Honestly, there's not much new equipment that I could get, like better boots. And it's probably not going to happen, so I should just get extra crit chance. You know what? Boots in a set. Maybe they're good. Ow. Well, there goes my armor. Now I don't need these boots anymore. Their armor's expended. Devil horns. I got them to drop in the good run and the lawful run. In the evil run, nowhere to be found. I have so many souls. I'll take a peek. It's probably gonna be a bunch of nonsense. The order charm's not bad, but I feel like I'm so stacked here. Nimbus Cloud, I count as standing still. If I have at least 30 decks, which I do, extra invincibility after dash. I mean, I guess. That's fine. We can take that. There we go. And we'll get more crit damage. I see someone is trying to call my phone from a number I don't recognize, so they're going to get hung up upon. More decks. Bacento. Neat. Well, let's get a little more cursed about it. Why not? Or, take it easy, Mediata. I'll be wrapping up around here in a second as well, as soon as this run ends. You know what? I don't want to be cursed. And then get my flasks back. Alright. Well, here we go. Death 2 Electric Boogaloo. Stop firing, you're already dead. No, I don't want to be close. No! This isn't your easiest phase, and yet now it is your most hated phase. So I don't want to be near you. There we go. You got cooties. Well, alright then. This run was quite electric. The most electric railgun the world's ever seen. Alright, well we tore through those 3 runs today. And that means that I'm gonna end a little bit earlier than usual. But that's okay. There's still a YouTube video coming out in about a half hour, and I will have to ponder what I'm streaming tomorrow. So hopefully I'll come up with a good answer with that, and then we'll stream my last day of before I turn truly old. So I hope everybody has a great day. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.